finally be free to be me, free to be me, yeah.
Hey people, we are on for our Pillow Talk podcast today.
Happy Monday.
I'm so excited. I'm back in the same room as Izzy. I was out. I was not in the same room as Izzy last week. So now I'm back in the same room.
It's not the same, right?
It's not the same.
It's not the same. I'm happy to be back. Happy Monday, guys. So start with how your weekend was.
My weekend was busy and it was okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with the way my weekend went. Actually, Friday I did something that I very rarely do. I sat in the house.
Friday I went to Cats in New York City and I got me a pastrami sandwich. And it was everything.
You did. You sent a message out like, "Who wants to go to Cats?"
Yes, I did say who wants to go to Cats. That's my shit. That shit was amazing. And that was my Friday. Saturday I didn't go anywhere. And Sunday I went out for dinner with Tanya. So that was nice.
Hey, Nova.
Nova.
How you doing, my love?
Happy Monday. What do I hear?
That's you hear my phone. That's why. But now at least we know we have volume. Can everybody hear us okay? It is good. We know we are actually on today. Yeah, we are good. What did you do Saturday? You were in the house
I
Saturday?
was in the house on standby Saturday.
Saturday was an interesting day for me. I stopped at one party in New Brunswick, and then I went to another party at Caligula. It was so fun to be there celebrating Quote's birthday. Here you go.
Hi, guys.
Producer, are you on? Okay. Anyway, but I really want to jump right into
Topic. The topic is cliques in the lifestyle.
cliques in a lifestyle.
Cliques in the lifestyle. And I feel like this is an important conversation because we hear about this all the time. I can't tell you how many parties I've been to with different groups, right? And then people, and it's usually new people who come around and say, oh, it was cliquish. It was cliquish. And I can see how it can look cliquish from the outside.
Yep, 100%.
I've been on both ends. I've been a new person coming in
Uh-huh.
and not knowing anybody. And then, of course, you see everybody so close and familiar. You know, a lot of these people in the lifestyle have known each other for years and they're just really good friends. Maybe haven't seen each other in a while. So when you go to events, you see people kind of click up. And from the outside looking in, it looks like a clique. Right. But then as you go and you start meeting people and you start developing friendships and you start creating your own cliques, it happens. It's natural, right? But from the outside looking in as a new person, you can feel a little left out because the LS is a community.
Can we switch it from cliques? You said you start creating your own clique. Can we say if they don't create their own clique, they create their own tribe or friend group?
Yeah, we create tribes
Right.
and friend groups. So to enter a tribe as a new person, you're going to feel like an outsider because we have a certain level of comfortability with each other. You know, we've seen each other naked. We've probably seen each other in precarious
To say the least.
situations, to say the least. Right? So we have like intimate friendships. So somebody from the outside coming in can seem like it's cliquish.
Right.
But I don't think it's cliquish.
So can we tell kind of the story of what happened at the without saying any names or kind of outing anybody?
Karaoke party?
Yeah.
Okay, so at our karaoke party, this gentleman came and he was known to our friend group, right? And he felt the way because he felt like everybody was being cliquish.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to him that this is like a family reunion. And everybody here is like family. So if you're new, it's going to feel that way.
Yeah.
But you have to introduce yourself to people and have conversations. So, you know, I introduced him to a few people that are sitting around or surrounding, right? And as a promoter, as a party promoter, and I don't like to think of it as a party promoter. I need a nicer name for it.
That's what it is.
No,
as the host?
I'm like a community coordinator.
Okay,
As the community coordinator,
we'll go with that.
when I go to events, of course, I work the room and I talk to everyone.
As opposed to me being community dick.
But you are.
I'm like the subway. Everybody gets a shot. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
So as a community coordinator, right? When we go to events, when I go to events, I walk around the room, I introduce myself to people, I welcome them to our event. Like I naturally do that, but I'm a host,
Yeah.
right? An average person going to the party that's chilling already with their friends is probably not going to walk up to you to say something.
Mhm.
But if you have an interest in walking up to a person, say something, say hello,
Yeah.
right? Say hello, introduce yourself. Um, put yourself in there and mingle, says Jetta. Joy says, I always go to introduce myself to people I don't know. Yeah, Joy, I think you're very good at that, actually.
But here's the question: what advice can we give to people who aren't as outgoing? So I can go either way. There are some days that I'm like the most outgoing and extroverted person on the face of the planet, and then I'm like, there are other days that I'm like sitting in the corner, and I
it
feel
could be, I
weird.
think we have those days
Yeah.
too, right? Like some days my social battery is like, or maybe I'm just drunk and probably was smoking something and I'm just relaxed in my little group and I'm not
Mhm.
walking around.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean that I don't want to greet you, I don't like you or anything. I'm probably just chilling and not
Right.
thinking about it. I'm just in my own vibe. Nova says, I understand and respect the feeling like an outsider in my first event because people didn't know me and it's an intimate environment. Yeah, this is an intimate environment. When you're this is not like going to a regular party at a club, right? When you're coming to this kind of party, this is a community. And when
Yeah.
you're new, you're gonna feel like an outsider in the community until you start meeting people,
Mhm.
right? But that doesn't mean it's cliquish. It just means that you still have to get acclimated. You still have to be vetted. You have to, we have to get to know you. People have to get comfortable around you.
Yeah.
Right? We have a certain comfortability already. Like we way too comfortable with each other. We have a certain comfortability. But if you're a new person coming in, I may not have that comfortability with you yet, the way I have with somebody like Jonathan, who's been my friend and comes to my home and sleep in my bed, or I sleep in his bed and eat in his house. I eat and walk. See me in all kind of positions, literally.
Vice versa. Vice versa.
So you're my friend. There's a certain comfortability. We built this relationship.
Mhm.
Right? We built this relationship in a short time, but over time. It wasn't like that the very first date on my very first party.
You know what?
Maybe it was.
But again, we are putting ourselves in a position of talking like, we're coming from an extroverted personality position.
To be really honest with you, I'm not much of an extrovert. Contrary to people's belief, I'm a very shy person.
But you overcome your shyness.
I turn it on when I come outside because as shy as I am, I still do love people. And I love putting a smile on people's face. And I like when people smile because of me.
Yeah.
So I like to be helpful and catering to people. That's who I am. But I'm also very shy.
So actually, I was just talking to someone about that. I said, I get off by watching other people be happy. Like I was at the when I was at the karaoke party, somebody took a picture of me just standing at the door looking and smiling because I was just excited about everybody else having fun. That's what really makes my day. I just love watching people have fun. But so let's go back to that guy though, because I think this is very important. When he came to the party, and he's not watching, I know he's not, so I'm going to use him as an example. But when he came to the party, he sat down at a table, and he's probably there for 2 or 3 hours. And then when it came time for him to leave, he was like, I'm about to leave. Nobody's talking to me. But listen to what I said he did. He sat there for 3 hours, didn't get out of that chair.
He was just watching like a creep.
And that's the word I was about to use. It looks kind of creepish when guys do that. You're just sitting there gawking. It's like, who is this guy just staring at everybody? You have to, put yourself out there. Walk up to the bar and just strike up a conversation.
Thank you, Jason. Jason said he must say that us two are very chill since the first time he met us both.
Mm-hmm.
Trudy always has something funny to say. She said, I'm usually looking like a pepper grain in, in a sea of salt.
Jesus Christ.
I'm cool with that. I get uncomfortable when the crowd is young and I start running into my friends' kids. Yeah, I'm
that's
not ready
weird.
for that. I'm not ready for
Yeah.
that. Kids or my kid, my own kid or my kid's friends.
Yeah. Mel Scott. What's up, Mel?
What's up, man?
I think Mel just said it very concisely. He said,
you just to mix and mingle.
you just have to mix and mingle. And
yeah.
and when you mix and mingle, especially I have to say this, especially coming into an LS environment, don't mix and mingle and open with sex.
No.
Like, hey, yo, you're sexy. Can we fuck? Bro. No, that's not it.
It don't work like that. It does sometimes. It could work like that sometimes. They're very rare. Let's start with a hello.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
My name is so and so. What's your name? Where you from? What's your dynamic?
Yeah.
All right. And then take from them.
And then if it's a young lady, or I would say young lady, but it's a woman that happens to be sitting there with her husband, you know what I always do? Even if the woman says something to me first, I always like give the husband a dap or shake his hand, like, hey man, I'm Jonathan. And then I go to the woman. And then I'll say something smart because I'm stupid. I'll be like, yeah, bro, I'm not going to remember your name. I really just came over to talk to your wife. And everybody laughs at it. It's, just you need some type of icebreaker. Please, just don't come look like a creeper and then complain about it being cliquish.
So Cooper says, speaking from experience, I have to say, me and my wife feel that you guys are a great vibe and embracing and welcoming down. Love it. Team DS friends. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Tiny says someone did introduce himself to us. Don't recall the name, but taking initiative to say hello was the right thing to do.
Just say hello.
Say hello. And don't feel like. Also, when I was new in the lifestyle, up until recently, for many years in the lifestyle, like I would stay with the same group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm being standoffish or anything, it's because I feel safe with this specific group of friends. Right. So usually if I'm coming out to chill with that specific group of friends.
Yeah.
It's now that I go out and I have made new friends outside of that circle. And then from those new friends, I've made new friends and new friends. Hi, friends. Now I got all these friends, right? And I'll be outside. I don't really stay to one little group because I have so many.
That's the worst thing you can do.
I don't.
As much as I love Discreet Friends, I tell people all the time, we are not the only show in town. I want you to come and support all we do, but there are so many other groups, and you should go meet people. Just go all over the place. Make friends everywhere.
Damara says, Jonathan, I just introduced myself to you and the wife at a recent party, but I'm not sure you knew who I was. But I came over to introduce myself because I'm part of your group, just so we could meet and you could see a face with the name. Yeah, you introduce yourself, especially because we do see each other on social media. That kind of breaks the ice a little bit, right? Because it's like, I seen your pictures. I know what you be posting.
We know you, sir.
That's this guy at a party. Like, I've seen your dick before.
You know what?
Many times before I met the person. Now I know. I feel like I know you already.
But Izzy, I constantly find myself having to apologize to people because at this point, and I'm not trying to be arrogant or conceited when I say this, so many people walk up to us and say hello. And it's like we can't. It's like much as I want to remember everybody's name, I can't.
Please don't be offended.
Please don't be offended.
Yeah. Please don't be offended. I know so many people, and I smoke too much weed. And if we're in a party scene, I'm probably drinking.
That's what I always say. I said last time I met you, was I drunk and or high? Because that means something. But no, we're not trying to be rude or mean. It's just we're
hugging out and having fun too. Yeah, we're human.
Yeah.
Right. Danielle, hi, my baby Danielle. It's my girl crush from Mississippi. Max said he tries to be social whenever he comes out. And Max, someone like you is big and
You can't
intimidating,
mix
right?
Max.
Like you have to actually smile at somebody, walk up to them and be like, "What's up?" Because people ain't gonna just walk up to Max and want to talk to him until they meet him and know he's a big teddy bear.
Yeah. Somebody recently told me that I'm bougie. I don't get it.
You are.
I'm not bougie.
You are.
So then tell everybody here is just shaking their head. Yes, I am. See, I try my best not to. Okay, why am I bougie? Help me out. Because this could also be why people don't want to approach. What makes, am I arrogant? Am I mean? Am I nasty? Oh, shoot, she's thinking about it.
I wouldn't say mean or nasty, but a lot of people are afraid to talk to the popular person in the room too. Like I've been told that my personality can be a little intimidating. And I'll be like, who me? Little old me. I really be chilling minding my business.
Can I tell you why I'm being so? What people?
CJ says you are very intimidating. She avoided you for a
No,
whole
she was
year.
talking. She's talking about Matt.
Oh, Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max, you're intimidating. Joyce said as you sit there with your legs crossed.
But see, this is not bougie. How is it bougie?
Bella said she doesn't think you're bougie.
Thank you. Thank you, Bella. I'm a classy hoe. Thank you, Bella. I'm a classy
It's
hoe.
a high value,
I'm a high value.
high valued hole.
But can I say this?
We hashtag that.
Yeah, can I say this? And this goes for other people too. You know what it really is most of the time? Most of the time is that I think people aren't paying attention to me, and I'm sitting in a corner thinking that and I'm feeling awkward in the room. So it makes me sit in the corner and be by myself and be quiet. And people misconstrue that as me being bougie. It's like, no, I feel real awkward in those moments.
I could come off as standoffish too, especially if I'm working an event. And sometimes I like to stand in a corner and just people watch.
Yeah.
Right. Like I don't need to talk. And I could be in the zone and I just like to watch everyone else having fun.
Mhm.
That's one of my joys. I guess that's why I like putting events together and I like hosting and I like to see that people are having a good time.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy watching. I'm a voyeur for real. I want to see people having a good time in every sense of the word. Right. So yeah, and some people could say I'm standoffish or whatever, but I don't think I'm standoffish. I try my best, especially as a host, to walk around and greet people and introduce myself. But if you guys ever see me, please don't ever be afraid to come and say hello, right? Because we love that.
And guys that are single guys that are on here, because it's a lot easier when you are coupled, right? If it's
Hi,
you and your
single
wife.
guys. No,
Really? Really?
we're just showing love. That's I mean, I'm one thing.
She does that all the time. She made me lose my whole train of thought. But single guys, I'm telling you, if you approach it, we said it earlier. It just starts with hello. My name is John Doe. You don't even have to say hello. My name is John Doe. I think you're pretty. Hey, I'm whoever, and blah blah blah. And immediately the woman will let you know if she wants to talk to you by her response.
And the physical cues, right? Like you could read the eye contact if the person's looking at you and is finding you attractive, or if they're blushing or whatever, then you know that there's something there, right? If she's looking at you with disgust, tread lightly. You could still say hi. Maybe that's her love language.
Yeah.
Right. But just say hi and don't be disrespectful.
I have walked up to women. I was like, "Hey, I saw you on Facebook. My name is John." They're like, "Hi." I'm
Leah
like,
said her pussy bougie.
"Who?"
Leah said her pussy's bougie.
No, no, no. Hey, Rosemary. No, no comment about that.
Mel says I come to parties to laugh with people and enjoy the ambiance, right? Just come to have a good time and meet people, network, get to know people with common interests, and see where the vibe takes you.
We often say, don't ever come to the party with expectations. No expectations, just come to have fun.
Okay, this makes a valid point. Jamal Ray says single guys have it rough. Sometimes it's hard to fit in when you are a newbie and no one knows you. Although I've been lucky to meet some very friendly people. It is hard to get in when you're on the outside.
It is.
Especially as a single guy.
It can be.
The lifestyle is way more welcoming to single women, right? But as a single guy, it is, and that's why it's very important to be chill. Just be chill, be respectful. Hey, how you doing? Just let your personality shine, and people will gravitate to you.
I'm laughing at Jetta.
What's she saying? I'm only a thug Monday through Friday. I'm a dainty princess on the weekend.
Anyway, so
I'm a freaky dainty princess.
she's a
on the
gorgeous
weekend.
dainty princess. You never met her. We met. She's
No, I haven't met Jetta, but I am a fan of her boob pics.
everybody's a fan of her.
She has like perfect boobs.
Yes, she does. Anyway,
Like you snore.
what do you want a portable soundbite? I'll put that up. Anyway,
So anyway,
I was gonna say something else. You made me lose my train of thought again.
so Max says nothing wrong with a little positive thinking, though. Sometimes you have to speak it to existence. Yeah, speak it to existence. And if you see someone you like, it's okay to show interest as long as you're respectful, right? Ask them what their dynamic is first. Read the body language. You know when a woman is welcoming of your words and your energy. When there's an exchange of energy, you don't even have to use that many words,
Yeah,
right?
but can I tell you something? I've never asked anybody what their dynamic is.
No,
I-
I do that. I open it up with that.
You know why? Because when I walk up to them, I kind of strike a conversation, and by the time, I guess 45 seconds in, I already know if this person wants to play with me or not.
Because you can read the body language.
Right. So it's like I don't have to ask
There's
you.
a way a person looks at you when they want to. There's a connection. There's an energy that really can be unspoken. To me personally, I cannot play with someone unless I feel that energy.
Okay, so you're Demi.
I'm
You
a
have to have it.
demisexual. I need to have a connection with a person. If I don't feel that energy, that physical exchange of energy, there is not going to be nothing that happens. I need that eye contact. I need to know that you're here. Like, and I'm gonna give it back to where it's okay to come say hi. Because I could be very intimidating, and a lot of guys are scared to talk to me, or they take forever. They're like, how long I wanted to talk to you? I'm scared. I'm like, for what?
Well, I mean, you are Izzy. Yeah, of course I can see.
Izzy, what that mean?
You're Izzy.
And you're Jonathan.
Yeah, but it's different with guys. It's different with guys. You're Izzy. Like I was talking to my partner, and I was like, no, everybody wants you. She's like, no, they don't. I'm like, no, it's just you're intimidating. It's like it's the way it is, and a lot of women are like that.
Thank you, CJ. CJ said Izzy's thighs looking mighty juicy in the shot tonight.
You guys see me trying not to pay attention, right? I'm looking this way. No, but
it's always, it's the girl hitting on me the most on this thing.
I noticed that. You know why? Because the guys are scared to say something. See, you're intimidating the guys.
That's true, but the ladies love me.
And you love them right back.
I love my life. I love my life.
This is my life. We haven't said that in a while.
This is my life.
So let me ask you this question. So how should we, as not just promoters, but as people in the party, how do we make people feel comfortable?
I think as not old heads, but experienced, but what are veterans? As veterans in the lifestyle, it is our responsibility to take the new people under our wing.
Mm-hmm.
Not just to make them feel comfortable, but also to educate them.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of new people running around doing whatever, and that's because they don't have anyone educating them. When I came into the lifestyle, I came in as a unicorn with a couple that's very well known and know a lot about the lifestyle. So I learned a lot being with them. And then I've hung out around the circles from people. So I've been in lifestyle 9 years. I've learned over time. Mm-hmm. But everyone that I knew coming in had been in the lifestyle already for a long time. Mm-hmm. And taught me things. So,
but I think that's a huge problem. So I've been in a lifestyle for a very, very long time, but I was in the lifestyle in the early 2000s or whatever the case may be. But when I came back as a couple. There was another couple that set Ted and Tanya. I say it all the time. They literally set myself and my partner down, and it's like, this is what you should do. This is how you should move. I mean, they talked to us for like an hour or two just about their rules.
I love timing.
They're dynamic. They didn't try to sleep with us. They didn't try to do anything. They just talked to us, and we appreciated that. Now, some of the rules they have, we said no, that doesn't fit. But it was the idea that somebody gave us the foundation, so we knew from the beginning how to move as a couple, and that's really, really what's lacking today. But I don't blame that on the people coming in. Like you said, I blame it on us. You can't get mad at people for what they don't know.
Yeah, you gotta teach them. You gotta teach them, and even when they fuck up a little bit, you gotta be like, all right, this is a teachable moment.
Teachable moment.
And you have to remember how you felt when you were new and you didn't know how to get around and you didn't know the community and the guidelines and the unspoken rules that you really only learn through experience, right? So a lot of us have certain experiences and we could share with new people coming in so they're not lost. And then you're not worried about them doing the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Right? You can't be mad at a new person that's coming in with no guidance.
Yep.
Right. So I think as veterans or people who are just in the community, is our responsibility, if we want to enjoy our community, to welcome the people in and teach them how to navigate the right way.
Yeah.
Right. And then that's important for all of our safety and for us to have fun. Right. I don't want to hang out with no weirdos. So I'm gonna bring you in and I'm gonna tell you these are the rules. Don't stand there looking stupid. Say hello. I will educate a new person. I'm like, is it your first time at a party? Who brought you here?
Yeah.
What do you know about the lifestyle? What are your expectations when you're coming here? What's your dynamic? I ask them all of these questions, and they'll be looking at me like,
yeah. And but here's the thing: a lot of guys don't even know that this is a lifestyle thing. So if a lot of guys that come to a place like Caligula, they come not knowing this is a swingers club or a lifestyle club. They'll come in and say, this is a sex club. So you know what that automatically tells me? That means that they're automatically coming in with the idea that every woman in that spot is just going to be opening up their legs, and it's not like that. But I can understand why they would feel that way based on maybe what they've seen in porn films. Not trying to be funny, based on what they maybe seen in the movies and different things. So they
think they're walking into a brothel.
Yeah, and it's not that. And I've seen guys get really, really angry and say stuff like, "I paid my money. Where the pussy at? Blah 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 blah." This is not a brothel, bro. But that's not their fault. It's our fault for not educating, for not telling them from the door. Listen, this is what this is. This is free love, not free sex. There's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not no guarantee.
No guarantee pussy.
95% of the people I interact with the lifestyle I don't sleep with. I'm cool with everybody, and it's like this is a community. It's like almost like a family vibe, and I pick and choose when I want to do what I want to do. But I love the people.
Yeah.
Right. I love the community and I love the community we built, especially with our tribe.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you have to be approachable when you go to these events.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're new, remember that you're the new person coming into a community, to relationships that are already established.
Yeah.
Right? That's just like when you're the new person at a job. Everybody at the job is cool. They probably been working together for years, and now you're the new person coming in. People at my job feel that way all the time. I've been there 20 years. You're coming in with 2 months. I've known this person forever. We've watched each other's kids grow up. Like we have lived lives together and been through things together. You're just coming into the party. Welcome. Hi. Mm-hmm. Right. But it takes time to build a rapport. You have to build a rapport with people.
And I think what a lot of guys tend to do, like for instance, and this is exclusive. This is something exclusive to the DF tribe when it comes to me. And I shouldn't say that. Maybe if I go to WAP or even Lola's parties, it might be a little different. But I can walk up to people, put my arm around them, dance with them a certain way. Even like I can do this, touch a boob or something, and see she didn't even react. It's like nothing. Like she said, it's because it's just how we are. It's just blah, blah, blah. And a lot of guys feel like they can do that. And it's like, no, that's a built relationship. That is how we interact with one another. That's because I've made them feel comfortable. They know I'm not a creeper. They know that I'm not going to do anything that's going to hurt them. And a lot of guys don't know that.
Though, right?
How am I a creeper? How am I a creeper?
I'm only kidding.
I can be creepish.
He can. Mm-hmm.
Depends on how much alcohol I have in me.
No, you can sober.
Really?
Yeah. But moving on.
I'm not a creeper.
I was only kidding.
I'm a hornball.
Same thing. The snorts.
Am I a creeper?
Exactly, Leah. What? What are you saying exactly to? You can't give everyone your special hugs though.
I've actually shut down with the hugs. My special hugs I've shut down, but that's because of safety. I can't put my mouth on everybody.
You just can't put your mouth on everybody.
It hurts my feelings.
It's gonna hurt your mouth.
Yeah, I love giving hugs. So he don't know what giving hugs is.
He don't know what giving hugs is. I think now he knows what giving hugs.
Okay. There are lines of people waiting for hugs, and I am retired people.
Lines.
Right, Michelle? Like I came up and put my arm right around you. That was last Saturday in Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
But that's all I did.
T, you okay? Alright. That's okay. But yeah, back to the subject.
Back to the subject. The natives in the studio are getting restless.
And we still have to so we have to agree, if you're watching this, when you see a new person, be nice and welcome them. Right? At least in our group, in our events, be nice and welcome people. We are an open group, right? And just because someone welcomes
What's that silver thing?
is
Oh.
even though somebody's welcoming you, that doesn't guarantee you that you're gonna get some.
Yeah.
Right? And just because you're welcoming someone doesn't mean that you're gonna get some.
Yeah.
I had a guy touch me without permission because he saw someone else do it, and this was an LS veteran. I had to call him on it, and he immediately apologized, but still, he needed to get slapped.
Well, okay. So no, I'm gonna say this to his defense. He to his defense, he may have been drunk, and sometimes we do things when we're drunk that we wouldn't normally do.
That is not an excuse. That's not an excuse. We're not even buying that one.
I tried.
No, that does not count. Drunk does not count. Even though I could be a little loosey too when I'm drunk. So I could be a little loose when I'm drunk. The charge is there. Just lay your phone on it. But you still gotta be respectful.
Yeah.
And you still have to have a rapport with people. So yeah, no excuses for not getting consent. Jonathan's a sleeper, not a creeper.
I don't even know what that means.
What
the hell does that even mean?
Is that a compliment? Do you want to be a sleeper?
I don't know. Do I want to be a sleeper?
Is that who you want to be?
I don't know. I have no idea what that means. But anyway, let's get back to this because I think this cliche thing is really, this clique thing is really important because I keep on hearing this from a lot of people, not just in our groups. Yeah.
It's not just ours. Somebody told me that they went to a certain place that we all hang out at this weekend, and then it was cliquish there. And I had to explain to that person, I could understand how that feels because a lot of people that go to this specific place have been going there for years and they're very familiar with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's different when you're a new person coming in and you see how familiar people are. It's very easy to feel like an outsider.
Yep.
Right? So we have to be conscious of that.
Yeah.
When new people come in. But also as a new person, my advice would be just get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
Mingle, say hello, pour a drink.
And you know what? I also think that newbies should not go to straight play parties as their first party. I think it's too
intimidating.
No, it's not intimidating. I think it's just too much of a shock. And the reason why I'm saying I think it's too much of a shock to the system, because if they see everybody playing,
they think they could jump in and play.
They think they can jump in and play.
Well, that's why meet and greets are important.
That's why I think people should.
This is why meet and greets are important. So when we throw a meet and greet, guys, I know they'll be like, "Oh, but is anybody fucking?" No, we're not fucking at karaoke. I mean, after karaoke, if you want to fuck, mind your, go about your business. But This is just meant for us to start building rapport
That's really what it is.
outside of the bedroom, right? It's meant for us to build a rapport. This is meant for us to break the ice. This is meant
Right.
for us to become friends and get comfortable. As we do that, I like having sexy men serve
How about
me.
you got bartenders this week and
I
everything?
like having sexy men serve me.
All right.
But anyway, as we do things and we bond, we have a friendship. We're forming friendships and relationships, and that's what creates our community, guys. So I love when we do events, even though it's a non-play event sometimes.
I told somebody that I'm actually starting to appreciate and really, really like our meet and greets because it's just so much freaking fun.
Yo, for karaoke, we sang our hearts out.
Yeah,
Um,
Michelle.
Michelle, I'm loving Michelle today. We sang our hearts out. We ate food. I was walking around eating everybody's French fries, and there was just drinks
Yeah.
everywhere, and people buying each other shots. And it was like I left on Sunday with my heart so full, and it was just like a happy, good old time.
Oh wait, I gotta tell you something in your ear.
Okay. Nice.
See, y'all can't know that.
Nice.
And that was in from 2 to 7, 5 hours. That's crazy. You don't come back anytime. And you know what? By the way, I want to say to everyone who attended the karaoke party, I appreciate you all for being on your best behavior. You were respectful. You were appropriate. Nobody pulled out their boobs.
Nobody?
We didn't scared of it. Really?
I might have had a nip slip.
Well, we didn't scare the vanilla people.
Bull's wife was
You know what?
warming my boobs with her. Well, no, she had cold hands.
Anyway, we didn't scare the vanilla people, and this is something that I should say too. People think LS people don't know how to have regular.
We don't know how to behave in public.
No, so we don't sometimes, but most times we do, and
But we can. We don't like to behave, but we can behave.
but this is also why I say I think coming to a meet and greet is the best place for a newbie to start. There's a group
Meet
called
and greets are great.
there's a group called New England Swingers,
Mm-hmm.
and they will not let you come to their play party without coming.
Going to the meet and greet. My partner was saying that too. He was saying when they did parties back in the day, you had to go to meet and greet 1st.
Mhm.
And I like that idea. I just like the idea for myself in the terms of building rapport and building connections and maybe flirting and playfully flirting and
Yeah.
building up the tension. It's not all about playing right away all the time. People think we're running around naked all the time. Well, Joy, most of the time.
Well, yeah.
Most of the time.
We only have clothes on when we legally have to.
Most of the time. Some of the time.
Some of the
We
time.
wear toes,
Really? Well, only when we have to?
Some of the times.
Actually, there are people who come to some of our parties. The minute they walk in the door,
Bucket naked.
they just strip naked. It's like,
Bucket
really?
naked.
You just got here. The fuck? You've been here for 2 minutes.
They know what they came for. They ready.
They ready. Again, why newbies shouldn't come to these parties. Because we're going to have women walking around naked.
Well, that's true. And you have to be able to be comfortable with that. You got to be able to be comfortable with that. It's, again, it's a rapport that's built. And if you are part of a group chat or something, start there. Nothing wrong with a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Just not all the time. Listen, if that's your kink,
we have no issues
we
with
support your kink. There's nothing wrong with that. Every now and then, at adventure time, right?
But you know what it is? It's that Crystal and good to see you, babe. I see that you're on. It's that a lot of single men come in thinking that that's what everything is.
Yeah, they think that that's what it's always gonna be, and it's guaranteed. Mm-hmm. And that's not guaranteed. That has to be like some kind of a connection that people may build in that moment and they ready to go to that. But you don't come to a party with that expectation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've told the story. I've gone to parties and I've looked at a person. I till this day I do not know their name. I've never seen them again, and it was great and it was wonderful. But I know that's not going to happen at every single party.
I like what Crystal just said. She says sometimes it's better to not get into a clique. That sounds good in theory.
Right.
That sounds good in theory, and I agree with you. However, right, because I'm not a cliquish person. I chill with these people for a little bit. I chill with these people for a little bit. I chill with these people. I have a lot of people that I love in different cliques, right? So I try to spend time with everybody I love in different cliques, but I could tend to spend more time with certain groups than others, but circumstance or things just happen that way or whatever the case may be.
Sometimes people fall. Sometimes people just.
Jonathan and I tend to hang out a lot, and Teresa, because they live 10 minutes away from me. Right. So it's just easy for us to be like, I'm going to lay on your couch and eat up your food.
Yeah, but see, and Crystal, I think you weren't on, but I want to say this again. I want us to differentiate the difference between a clique and a friend group.
And a friend group.
We have there are friends that I can say that I may have like 5 or 6 friends. We are a friend group. We are just close. It's not that we don't want other people to be in a friend group or we're trying to be cliquish. It's just that we have like interests and we just click. But we're not trying to keep people out or anything of that nature. It's a friend group. A clique is something, in my opinion, it's not Webster, this is Jonathan. A clique is where we form our group. We don't want to let anybody in. We're going to talk about people. We're going to be standoffish. We're going to be bougie, overly bougie during the time, all kinds of stuff.
Wait, that sounds like some of my friends in my friend group. Sorry, my bad.
I didn't even know this was on the phone.
I'm sorry. What?
What's this? GPT? What's that?
Hey, business.
IQE.
Oh.
She's defining clique.
With my clique.
All right, here we go. Definition time, people.
A clique refers to a small, exclusive group of people who share similar interests, social status, or characteristics. Maybe we are a clique.
Maybe we are, but keep reading.
Often to the exclusion of others.
There
That's
you go.
the difference.
That's
We
what I'm
are
talking.
not excluding people. We are welcoming of people. It just takes time. Right? Cliques are commonly found in social settings such as schools or workplaces where members may bond over shared experiences or values. If you meant something else by no. So that pretty much defines a clique. A clique is a group of people, but they exclude others. We don't want to be that.
We're inclusive.
We want to include people, right? Priscilla, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily part of any clique, but I am happy to have made positive connections and friendships with so many tribes, and that I'm comfortable being myself and playing in settings when I see them. Yeah. Right. I have different tribes that I like to socialize with, and it's all different. And you should in the lifestyle get to know people from different cliques. Don't just stick to one clique. Sometimes you spend too much time with people and that creates drama. Sometimes you need a break. I like breaks from my friends. I do. I need to recharge my social battery for myself, and for my mental and spiritual health, financial health, emotional health, physical health, right? So I like to get to know people from different tribes and participate in different group chats and talk to new people. That's how you meet new people, right?
And can I say this too? Sometimes when you meet people, it's okay to say that's a nice person, but I don't see us being friends. There's nothing wrong with that person.
Yeah, that's not my type of person to chill with, right?
Yeah. Like I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, I'm bougie, or whatever you guys want to call me. I probably won't be hanging with the guy that's listening to whatever current rap is. I was about to say.
But you hang out with me and I listen to that.
Yeah, but it's different. Like I have friends that are the complete opposite of me, but it's very rare that we have friends that are the complete opposite. She's not the opposite of me, y'all. She's a big geek. But anyway, and it's okay to say, hey, we don't like the same things. there are people that I see when I go to certain parties and clubs. I'm like, yo, it's good to see you. Great. And we might party while we're in that space. But I know when we leave that space, we're probably not going to hang out. And that's okay.
That's okay.
There's
Because
nothing
we
wrong
have
with that.
party friends, and party friends make life fun. And I
Mhm.
love my party friends, right? And I love my intimate friends, and I love my associates,
What do you
right?
mean by even the group chats we're in? Explain that one. Go.
I like what CJ said. We're
We're
a
a community.
community. We're not a clique,
Right.
right? And when people say that we're cliquish, we need to explain that properly, right? We're a community. We're not a clique. I like how you explain.
Now, Tanya is agreeing with you.
Frequent breaks are very healthy and needed. Yeah, absolutely. I take breaks for my social, mental, emotional, financial, physical
Financial, because
well-being.
this shit is expensive.
Yeah, this lifestyle we live costs money, right? And money has to be made, so you got to work. So sometimes I got to take breaks so I could work and do what I got to do, and just recharge my battery, right? And they're different. They're also different intensity or levels of friendship, right? So some people that may be very close, that everybody doesn't come take a poop in my toilet, but he would. I'll go to his bathroom and do the same damn thing. Like, we have that friendship, right? So it's different.
By the way, this is how I knew her toilet seat needed to be changed. I sat down like, this shit is.
I think it needs to be tightened again.
Oh God.
It needs to be tightened.
I was taking a shit and her toilet seat was cracking my ass. But anyway, whatever.
So, we have this type of friendship, and that's why we have the bond that we have. But those type of things take time to build, and you don't build those things with everyone. So when you see other people doing it, just give it time.
Yeah.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, and if it's not to be meant to be, you'll create that bond with someone else. But understand that coming in, that this is a community. TMI says, joy.
Yeah, you know what I'm sitting here thinking, with all of my friends, I didn't put any effort into forming the bond. I put effort into probably keeping the bond, but it just kind of happened. It's just like one day
bonds happen.
It's just like, you're my friend.
Energy. It's just an energy, right? Just like being a play partner happens, and it's an exchange of energy. Being friends is an exchange of energy. Being close friends is an exchange of energy. Being acquaintances is an exchange of energy, and it all depends on the level and intensity of energy that you're exchanging with people.
Yeah.
Right.
Or fluids.
Well, the more fluids you exchange with people, I think the more connection you have.
Okay, put this, because this is a good.
Jeremiah says people don't engage with you in the chats if you're not in the clique. They won't like your pics, won't respond to you. They basically ignore you.
I heard that. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that. I think if people aren't, no, listen, I think that if people aren't engaging with you in the chat, it's because they aren't interested in you. And I will say this, that may not be the chat for you.
Maybe not.
Because there are chats that I'm definitely in. I'll put a picture up and nobody will say anything to me. And I'm like, okay, I guess you guys aren't interested in me being here.
And I'm in several chats, and as a female who has a partner, I may not engage with a lot of males. I engage with the males that I know and I have a rapport with. But if I don't know you like that, if a man doesn't know you, I probably won't engage with you. But maybe if I met you in person and I see you and we vibe and you my peoples, then I'll engage with you in the group chats, right? But if I don't know you as a guy, sorry, I might not engage, but don't take it personal, because I have a situation. I have a situation, and that's not the dynamic of my relationship, right?
I'm in certain chats.
So that's why we friends, Leah.
Lord Jesus. I'm in certain chats where I am the only person that looks the way I look. And that's telling me, and when I first got into the chat, nobody, put a picture up, and not that I'm looking for comments or intro, nobody was saying anything. And I'm like, oh, they're not interested in my type. I am simply not their type. It's not a cliquish chat. I'm not their type. Peace out. God bless you. It's not a click thing.
Or they may or may not just not know you and feel comfortable with you. Some people, everybody's different. Some people just not comfortable talking to people they met on social media. I'm not gonna really flirt with a guy on social media. I don't do that. That's never been my thing. But if I meet a guy in person and now I know him, now when I see him, I'll flirt with him.
Yeah.
Right. But meeting guys on social media, that's not my thing. You
Yeah.
sliding in my DM. If I never saw you in person, I don't know what your breath smell like. I've never felt your energy. I'm probably not gonna engage in conversation with you.
I don't like meeting people on social media.
I've never
It
ever
gets
did
boring.
the internet dating
Yeah.
thing. That's
Well,
never been my thing.
well,
Now I've met people from social media in real life and social settings, and like, oh, this person is cool. We've been vibing
Right.
forever on social media, but now I could see him and I'll start flirting and doing whatever, right? But for me, as a demi, right, I need to have a connection with a person that's not usually going to be built on social media. Don't take it personal.
You know why I don't like hitting up women on social media? Because I realize that I'm just one of hundreds of guys that like this girl's picture. And it's like, I don't want to be another one in a fold. And if I have no intentions to ever really meet you or hook up with you or something, I, I'm not good at being pen pals with people. It's pointless. I don't want to do that.
Well, it depends because I have social media friends that are just my social media friends that have been my friends for years and support my business and
No, but see,
different things that
that's
I
a
do.
little
Like I
different.
network on social media, so I do set no. I do social media for networking. Chances are, if I'm talking to you on social media, I'm probably not gonna fuck you. Like,
Really?
unless I meet you in person and there's a vibe. But I'm
Okay.
not gonna get that vibe from social media. That's not gonna do nothing for me.
Yeah,
I need
especially
to
since
meet
people can
you.
hide on social
I
media.
need to meet you. I need to smell you. I need to see how tall you are in person. I need to.
She literally means smell you guys.
I do need to smell you. I have a smell kink, right? I like to smell people.
It's weird.
And I'll be like, I don't know if you stink. Why were you trying to talk to me on social media? I need people to smell good around me. So yes, I have a smell kink. I need to see you in person so I can smell you and get your vibe.
I shouldn't actually say that's weird because I have definitely walked in rooms and was like, "Oh, this is not okay. You're not okay. You're not okay. You don't smell
It could even be a clean person and their body chemistry smell doesn't agree with me on my nose.
right." Okay, listen.
Some people have a chemistry, everyone has a distinct odor, right? Everyone has a distinct scent. And it may well one person might think something smells delicious, somebody else might think it stinks.
Listen, ain't nobody ever gonna say that about me. I'm sorry. When I walk into a party, I drench myself in cologne. You can say many things about me, but it won't be that I stink.
You
Sorry.
might stink like drenched cologne. You can't spray cologne on shit and make it smell good. It's still gonna smell like shit and cologne.
Well, I wash first.
But some people have a natural smell and it just don't agree with me.
Okay. Listen, you know I'm Indian, so I understand. I believe that right there.
So between the filters and not knowing how you smell, I won't take you serious.
Oh, those
till I
filters are
found
the
out all
worst.
those things. Yeah, ladies, you know, I
Fuck a
love you,
filter.
ladies out, but I don't really do filters. If you look through my photos, I don't really do filters. Sometimes I look at some of these filters girls use and I don't even recognize you. And then when I see you in real life and you're like, hi, Izzy, and I'm like, who are you?
Who's
Who's that?
that's a hard
Oh,
filter.
it's me. I don't know you, girl.
But why do women use so many hard filters knowing that we are going to see you?
I mean, because we wanna correct some imperfections on photos. I totally understand.
I don't mind
But
soft
at my
filters.
40-year-old, 41-year-old age, I made it to the world is fine.
Yeah.
Listen, if you love me, you love me. If you think I'm ugly, I'm ugly. Now I may have my ugly day where I'm not feeling my best and maybe my eyes are a little darker
I've
than
seen you with no makeup. You don't have ugly
normal.
days. Go
I
ahead.
do. And maybe those days too, I want to post a picture, I might throw a filter, right? It was
Yeah.
like, all right.
No, I don't mean soft filters, but I mean
Some
it's like you
people
said,
like
like,
every picture they take, they will not take a picture without a filter. And then it's like when you see them
no.
in real life, it don't even look like that. That's catfishing.
You know what I like? I like the women who say, before you enter in my DM, no, I look like this.
No, I look like this.
Like, let me know. I just like a soft filter, little makeup, I get it. But shit, you done shaved off 25 years and I see you. No, this is that's fair. It should be illegal. That's not fair. That's fraud. And I get offended.
Um, so I agree with her, but I also can see where he's coming from. If you're not interested in personally speaking, I feel like there's nothing wrong with respectfully expressing that rather than ignoring the person altogether. Some may consider that rude and it can be taken the wrong way. I agree. You don't have to turn someone down by ignoring them. I'm very big on thank you for the compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I get
Thank
that.
you. I appreciate, you made me feel pretty. You made me smile. Thank you. But I have, I'm in a relationship, but I appreciate the compliment. I don't have to like ignore somebody or disrespect or why are you talking to me, right? No, when we go into these events, people are gonna be flirty, right? And if you go to an event around swingers and nobody hits on you, something's wrong with you. Next, expect to be hit on. You want to be hit on. It reminds you that you still got it, right? But you don't have to be rude and turn people down. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate you. You made me feel pretty. You made
I
me
actually
smile.
felt bad in a while. There was a couple who came and they wanted me to participate. I felt horrible because I was like, no. I felt bad for saying no. I really did. I
You
don't.
feel bad?
I really no. I felt bad. I was like, because she was pretty too, but I just had to say no. I felt like I don't know. I felt like I was being mean. I hate turning people down, but I have to. I hate it.
I mean, I'm not for the streets, but just ignoring people is rude. We are LS and supposed to be able to communicate, including declining. Yeah, we should be able to decline friendly because remember this part when you're declining someone, you're probably gonna run into this person again at an event.
Mhm.
This person might be the person to hold your head back when you're vomiting or when you're sick at a party or when you need a ride or when you need anything. Like this community really looks out for each other, and even though we don't all play with each other,
Mhm.
some like we really look out for each other. So if you being an asshole, you
Yeah.
can't be a part of the community,
Yeah, but a lot of you
right?
women have like I you guys have like all these messages and stuff. It's easy for you guys to miss something. You can't say something to everybody.
When we miss something,
Like I know if you put up a picture in your story, I can only imagine the hundreds of people who have replied.
I wish.
Oh please,
I don't got it like that.
please.
Hundreds. I don't got it like that.
No, I mean it's sometimes it's not. It's just too much to say. It's just too much to say. See y'all, she just distracted me all over again. She had that basic instinct moment.
My leg.
Anyway, no, it's easy for you guys to miss some people.
And miss Mr. Q.
No, Mister, you can't say respond to everybody. Like as much as
Oh, you mean not
yeah,
respond
like
to
even me, I don't get a lot of people, but as much as I
Okay,
want to
I mean, on
respond to people, I
social
can't
media,
respond.
social media,
Uh-huh.
they're not interested on your social media, right? However, in person, I'm talking about not ignoring people.
Oh no,
Like if
that's
someone
rude.
comes
No.
to me in person and says, "Hey, Izzy, or you sexy or pretty or anything," I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, of
I
course.
appreciate it, right? And I'm gonna move on. If I'm not interested or I'm in a relationship or whatever the case may be, but I can say it nicely because please keep in mind that you're gonna see these people again at other events. Don't be rude. And some of these people are our friends or they're friends of our friends.
She said, if you can read it, you can respond. You know what? I can say that. If you opened it and read it, yes, then you should say thank you, blah blah blah.
Sometimes I get too many messages in my DMs and I just open it so I don't have the notification.
Okay.
Right? Sometimes I'm just opening so I don't have the notification.
But Teresa's only saying that because whenever she puts up a picture, I look at her like, you're my crush. You're so gorgeous.
So yeah, but I mean, I'll try on social media to say, "Hey, thanks for the compliment" as well.
Mhm.
But if somebody doesn't respond to you on social media, they just don't. And then when you see them in person, you could be like, "Hey, how you doing?" In person, you might get a different vibe in person than what you got on social media. You know, for me, you're not gonna get much of a vibe on social media. But if you meet me in person, I'm at you.
I'm looking at it saying we're on low battery. Are we on your phone? Does your phone have low battery?
We are not. You're on your phone.
No, I think we're
This is your phone.
no we're our
Bluetooth.
what do you call it? the internet we're using from your phone.
Is it?
Yeah, I think your battery's about to die on your phone.
My battery in my phone is great.
See, look. No, this is my phone. This is your phone.
Oh no, that's my phone in your hand.
Is it?
No, it's not.
See,
That's my phone.
your battery's
That's
about
my
to die.
child.
Oh, we're good.
At 20%.
We're good then.
But we're at 10 o'clock.
We're at 10 o'clock, guys. We have to start talking about certain things that we are going to do. I'm going to do this one really, really quick because I just am. My birthday party is going to be April 5th. It's going to be in North Brunswick, New Jersey. We are doing the equivalent of a mini hotel takeover. I'm calling it a floor crawl. Basically, we have um, booked the whole entire floor. By the way, the rooms are going on that floor. So if you want to, you can still get rooms, but we had to open up another floor to let everybody in. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Everybody's going to come and decorate their rooms. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. Listen, if you want rooms, the rooms are $143 a night at the Courtyard Marriott. I'm only charging $40 a person to basically cover the expenses of the party. It's across the board, $40 per person, single man, single female, couples, $80. Come and have fun. If you know anything about my birthday parties, y'all, those things are freaking legendary. She's never been to my birthday party. But last year, our birthday party was so absolutely bonkers that we're actually not allowed back in that Airbnb anymore. It was crazy. It was just crazy. You could have walked in any single room. It was just an orgy everywhere. It was like a beautiful thing to watch. It was like that at my birthday party the year prior to that. I don't know what it is about my birthday party. People who I know do not get along, they are playing at that birthday. It's just the most amazing thing you ever want to see. It's just bonkers. And it's fun though. Everybody gets along. We're gonna have the security, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. And just come celebrate my birthday. I'm gonna be 46. And I will not be giving hugs at my birthday party. I am also celebrating my birthday with Aaliyah. Oh, wrong flyer. With Aaliyah, her gorgeous self. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be there celebrating together. What's next?
Hotel takeover.
We don't have anything until the hotel takeover.
Oh, that's until March. May.
What's
It's
in
one of
May?
the Temptations.
I'm not sure yet
Not sure.
because I don't know where they are.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
All right.
I think before the hotel takeover, I'm gonna have another slutty stumble party.
Okay, so guys,
And I think that's gonna happen for my birthday in July.
no, because that means I can't come.
You didn't come to the last one.
I was at your birthday. I'm talking about your birthday.
Oh, no, it's not gonna be my birthday party.
I am protesting this all girl shit. I don't like this.
I like all girls.
You know what? So last time I was supposed to be the photographer, but I said no. I'm gonna leave early and I'll let my partner be the. I'm not doing that shit this time. I'm sure I'm hiding in the closet like a freaker.
For June.
I'm hiding in the closet.
For July. My birthday's the 4th of July. We still could do something.
Oh, cosplay.
Cosplay.
I don't have a flyer for that. We are having we are partnering with someone with Angie Santos to do a cosplay event in May, and we will have a flyer for that. So you have my May birthday party, April 5th, going to be off the chain. You have the cosplay, and then July we're going to have a all girl slumber party that I will be at, and
all girls.
Talk about this. Oh wait.
Oh, this is cosplay. May 17th.
I don't have that here.
Oh.
Go. Oh wait. Why am I still pulling up your flyers? Look.
Those are old. But we're gonna do it again.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Go ahead.
And I think this time we're gonna have a fire masseuse.
Oh wait, I know how to do that.
We're gonna get fire massages.
I know how to do that. She's
so
ignoring me. I know how to do fire massages.
We do not want a fire massage from you.
Why not?
Absolutely not.
You don't trust me to do a fire massage and not touch anybody?
I don't trust you to do a fire massage and not burn anybody.
I'm setting pussies on fire one way or another. Oh, wait, before-
I finally booked my room for the takeover. Yeah.
Listen, I want to just, before we move on, there are two people on here. Max, tomorrow, he has his
Podcast. The
podcast,
social experiment.
Social Experiment.
9 p.m.
He's our brother. We love him. Katie Ford is on here too.
Be told tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. for the social experiments.
Yes.
With Maximus and Nova, our beautiful Nova.
Yes, and Katie is on here. He has the BLX
Joy
experience.
I can't read Joy's.
That's the address.
Okay, that's the information for cosplay, guys.
No, that's the information for my birthday. Oh, yeah, it's the same place. It's the same place.
Ooh. Scroll down. Get over it, Zaddy. Bomba clots. What? Yo, I saw that video of oxtails, Leah.
Oh my God, really?
That is one of my love languages.
It is. It really is. Food
Oxtail
is her love.
is one of my love languages.
Food is her love language.
Food, period, is one of my love languages. But oxtail mainly. And hers looked soft, like they was coming off the bone. Like the gravy was nice and brown. Suck the bones.
So how you gonna be pretty and cook?
Cook it up. Comments again. What? I sent Doc is your DM about the ladies' night, but never got back. I'm sorry, I don't get that message.
We will make sure that does not happen again.
Then actually send me a message right now so that I could get back to you. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't recall getting a message. I try to respond to every message I get,
This is
especially for that party.
This is the only time I would say something like this. If Christina, if for whatever reason you can't get Doc, you can hit me.
Yeah.
You can hit Teresa. Yeah. One of us. We will get that message to where it needs to get to. Any of the admins.
Please make me some. I'll suck that meat off the bone, and then I'll do something strange for some good oxtails. But anyway, especially for Leah. Feed me.
Where to buy oxtails? Look, y'all think I'm playing? Where to buy oxtails? I can't see it.
They can't see that.
All right. Let's get to our
definitely hit us up, boo.
August 22nd.
August 22nd.
Go.
24th. We will be at the Hotel Takeover in Parsippany, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we have the whole hotel to ourselves. Okay, it's from top to bottom, from the swimming pool to the gym, everywhere. You could be naked everywhere except the eating areas.
Yep.
Right. The hotel is welcoming of us and our group. Please, let's take care of the hotel when we go and follow their rules and guidelines so they could allow us to continue partying and having a place where we could be ourselves.
Yes.
But we are definitely gonna go there and turn up and have a great time. And I'm super excited about that. Book your room. Book your room. If your room is not, you don't have to pay for it right away, but at least it's booked and you have your room reserved. And go on Eventbrite and pay for your ticket for the event.
Yeah.
So that you can participate in all the parties. It's not cool to be at the hotel and not have a ticket for the events. Everybody's gonna be looking for your bracelet.
Well, can I say this too? And I want to come off this spot before saying that. If you try to book your room and not buy a ticket, it won't work, because what's going to happen is this. We are going to have a desk set up as soon as you walk into the hotel. And you will not be able to get past that desk. If you have not purchased a ticket, you will not be allowed in the hotel. And you're gonna
say this. Please purchase your ticket as soon as possible, just so we have a head count. We know how many people to expect, and we can have fresh preparations and amenities to fit everybody right ahead of time. So if you know you're coming, book your room. So your room is reserved. You don't have to pay for the room right away, but pay for your ticket for the events.
Yeah.
So that we have a head count, we kind of know what we're expecting, so we can prepare for you. We want to make sure we take good care of you, and we have all the amenities. So just make sure that you get that ticket for the party.
You know, KD, who's on here, he talked about people having issues with he talked about people having issues. We talked about people having not understanding why we charge what we do for a lot of these events. And I want to say this. We try to keep it as inexpensive as possible with a lot of the events that we do. But you know, when we want to have nice
We
things,
want to have quality events,
Yeah.
and we want it to be an experience. And we have to pay to have the entertainment and to create the memorable experiences. Otherwise, we're just a regular party.
yeah,
Like we could just do a regular house party. Right? If we want our events to be an experience,
yeah,
a sensory experience, a sexual experience, an emotional experience, a joyful experience,
yeah,
an exciting, adventurous experience, right?
Yeah.
And these experiences cost money, y'all. It costs money to put together. We spend a lot of money putting these things
yeah.
together.
We spend a lot of
And
money,
it just costs money.
and we don't make sometimes as much as you would, think that we make. Like for instance, for our hotel takeover, it looks like we're probably going to have like 200 or 300 people there. So guess what? We have to have 200 or 300 people worth of stuff.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have 200 people, I need 200 food or drinks or chasers and
Security.
Like we need to know how many. So we need a
Yeah.
head count so
And
we can properly prepare, right? Shout out to all my girls that came to my study slumber party and got
Yeah.
cool gift bags, right? But I couldn't have the gift bags prepared for you if I didn't have a head count ahead of time.
And those were some nice gift bags.
I had a good time putting the gift bags together.
Did you have a good time testing the stuff to make sure they work?
I got made sure I got one for myself.
No, but I'm not saying that to complain or kind of bitch about it. But I want you guys to understand why we charge what we charge. It is what it is. Like for my birthday party, it's $40 a person, but we're gonna have food, and good food. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff. So that kind of stuff costs a lot of money. So we appreciate you understanding why we have to charge. When we have our meet and greets like we did at the restaurant, it was free because we didn't have to put money out to do that. We didn't have to put money out to do that. But everything can't be free because, it costs us money. So just so you understand, for all the people saying we all about money, we're not all about money. We're all about not going broke.
No, and creating quality experiences.
You said it so much nicer than me.
I'm about creating quality experiences. When you leave one of our events, I want you to feel something.
Yeah.
I want you to feel something. And people don't ask what Walmart quarterly profits are, so they shouldn't worry about what you're making. Like that one. Christina Lynn says she'll be there with BJ's Hot Spot. Can't wait. Shout out to BJ's Hot Spot, bringing the sexy lingerie, bringing us sexy lingerie. And does he got toys too?
Yes, everything.
Oh yeah.
So and to by the way, those of you who are interested in being vendors, let us know. We do have vendor spots that are available. We are, if you want to rent those spots, we are there to rent those spots for you and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can rent those spots from us. And I got to tell you, we're setting this up so all of the vendors are very, very it's easy for you guys to sell your product. We're making it so you can be successful. I'm not going to have 2 or 3 people there selling one product. One person.
Trying to have one person with each thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, then people going to be hungry if you sell food or you sell cakes or edibles or whatever your specialty is. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Lotions.
And first come, first serve. Once we have that vendor for that thing, that's it. If you sell t-shirts, we only have one t-shirt vendor, unless your t-shirts are like specialty t-shirts.
We need Discreet Friends t-shirts.
Yes, we do.
So yeah, with that said, guys, I hope you guys have a great, prosperous week full of sex and great head.
That would be nice. Good. That's what you think. Oh, why does my phone keep doing that?
So maybe cut it off there because that's the camera.
Yeah, no.
Leave the studio. Bye, guys. Good night. Happy Monday.
God, no, you can't be a tantric vendor, Matt. Goodbye. I forgot. Like and share, please, people,
And subscribe.
and subscribe. So go onto our YouTube page, like and share and subscribe, because that's how we grow the community. Can I go for real now? Stop.
Emotional damage.
My bad.